Biden gets to speak. Dr. Jill, a true villain, gets to speak as well.
Our next Surgeon General.
Yeah. Those key is that they obviously just want everyone to have amnesia and forget about Monday by tomorrow. So as we can see in front of us, we've got Obama, who will be speaking, or former President Obama tomorrow, then the second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, J.B. Pritzker. Then Wednesday, that's when you've got Tim Walz, then you've got Bill Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Buttigieg. Thursday, that's when Harris will actually speak. So I believe it's literally in order of like ascending popularity, which frankly.
This is going to be a great week. And I want to kick us off by celebrating our incredible President, Joe Biden, who will be speaking later tonight. Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you.
Thursday, that's when Harris will actually speak. So I believe it's literally in order of like ascending popularity, which is frankly kind of smart. You want people to be thankful for Biden. That's what they're going to try and do. But they are going to try and forget about him as soon as possible. So
he's literally going to Santa Barbara after this. Like he's going
is that true?
Yes,
he's not even here for the rest.
He might be going to Montecito or whatever, but he's going to a vacation.
Wow.
And near Santa Barbara right after this.
They're truly putting him out to pasture.
I mean, that you've just got to do your bit Monday and just roll on out, is that he never had any base. And that was, we kind of knew that about him, but Obama has people who follow him. AOC has people who like her. Bernie Sanders has people that like him. Elizabeth Warren has the Warrenites. She's got that. Obviously it wasn't enough to get any of them the nomination.
She's got Matt Stoller.
Right.
But she's got people.
Yeah.
Biden does not. And he never has. He's just been the guy that, put his finger in the wind and very successfully stuck himself dead center of the party.
Your 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden.
That he never had any base.
Thank you.
If you're Biden, the humiliation is so steep. If you're Biden, the humiliation is so steep.
Thank you. To my dearest daughter, Ashley.
Thank you, Joe Biden, for your leadership.
You know who was humiliated on the first day of the DNC? Breaking Points. At least they should be if they had any sort of self-awareness. Because that was an embarrassing way to start the live stream. After an entire day of no coverage whatsoever, with all the people they have and all the technology we have, they were able to broadcast during the pandemic from home. They couldn't find one person who could cover any of the news at all. I mean, look at Crystal's husband, Kyle Kulinski. I mean, he does videos. I mean, they've done videos in the car, right? Nobody could do any coverage whatsoever. Total silence for the whole day. And then they start off, the first video of the day live from the DNC. Oh, Joe Biden is humiliated. Now, think about this. I don't like Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden's a fraud. I think he ran on stuff, and then when he got elected, he didn't want to talk about it. Then his polls got really bad. Then he starts trying to do things here and there. And all that stuff in Gaza, that's on him. So I ain't no Joe Biden defender. I ain't no DNC defender. I am not a Democrat, never been a Democrat, probably never will be a Democrat. I'm an independent voter, and I'm probably going to be independent for life. But I live in reality, and I don't do this as a business. I'm not here trying to make money, so I'm not here to pander to people. There's a right-leaning sort of energy on Breaking Points, right? There's certainly a lot of right-wingers that watch the show. Interesting that the left-leaning person, the main person, isn't there, and we have the right-leaning person, that guy Cigar there, and then we have Ryan, who is like a tool, spineless, right? He can't tolerate the heat in the comment section. Oh my goodness, you lefties, whatever, right? So he's very, very passive. Right? He will be there with right-leaning people, let them say all kind of crazy stuff, and will have nothing to say, or he's like super passive and soft. And you see how that show went. Pretty much Cigar is setting the tone. Him and Emily, they're setting the tone. Oh, Biden is that he's humiliated and that. Oh, they're putting him out the pasture. And oh, he's not going to stick around. The current president of the United States doesn't have time to be going to a 4-day convention, just like all the other presidents before him. Oh my goodness. And he's going on vacation to stay out the way, to not mess with all the energy that's going on right now because they have a campaign to win, right? Come on, man. What y'all doing? Y'all supposed to be a new media, a new mainstream media, right? Mainstream media is so awful. They're terrible on mainstream media. You know, nobody watches them. They don't have any views, right? That's why we keep talking about them instead of the ones who are getting the views, like the Ben Shapiro's and the Tim Pool and the Blaze TVs and the Newsmax and the OAN. You're not talking about those guys who are way worse than mainstream media. And they're the ones dominating, getting all the traffic, but you ain't talking about them because your little gimmick. Oh, mainstream media. Oh, the new mainstream media. This is new mainstream media? That's Biden humiliated? Man, if I could get even a 1 minute standing ovation for anything, man, I would be so proud. I would send that link to everybody. They stood up for 1 minute standing ovation. Joe Biden got 4-minute ovation. The crowd was thunderous. I don't like the guy, remember that. But I live in reality, right? It's just like when mainstream media twist things to go with their agenda. For example, they only want to talk about the Palestinian protests whenever they act up, right? Or something goes down. Oh my goodness, this and that, whatever. That's what mainstream media does, right? You got all these people out there protesting, and rather than going out there and covering as well, they keep it quiet now until, oh, they broke through the fence. Oh no, they broke through the fence, right? How are y'all any better with garbage, talking about he's humiliated with a 4-minute standing ovation? And what world is that humiliating? And guess what? The first right-wing video that I see for the day, Tim Pool talking the same goddamn thing about how, they did Joe Biden bad. Oh my goodness, it's embarrassing. I forgot the line. Why is Breaking Points, the channel that's supposed to be left-wing and right-wing, why is it that you leading so strong with the right-wing talking point about humiliated? It was so humiliating looking at all those people. Oh, we love you, Joe. We love you, Joe. We love you, Joe. Don't say that, man. This is embarrassing. Y'all, stop it saying you love me, man. It's embarrassing. What? You guys are embarrassing. And I'm one of your biggest fans. I've been telling people for years, Breaking Points, they're so good. They're objective. At least they try to be, right? They got left wing, right wing. They talking about stuff you don't get with the mainstream, and they're not just, hardcore progressive, everything progressive. No, they're going after Trump. They're going after Biden. But this ain't it. What this is Breaking Points humiliating themselves on their very first video of the day, their very first video of the DNC, a historic DNC opening. I think, what other DNC events have had such tremendous success as this? I don't know, man. It's sad that these guys are adding to the very thing that is really dividing this country. The fact that you can have an event that was so successful and something that I think Joe Biden will be very, very proud of. And yet, depending on what media you're watching, it was embarrassing. It was horrible. Oh my goodness. Or it was an amazing event. How can we live in a world where people are so disconnected? The same event is both horrible and absolutely amazing at the same time. How can we vote? How can we move forward? How can we unify with this kind of divisive garbage? And it saddens me to use that kind of word when referring to, again, one of my favorite political shows. It still remains that, even in spite of this garbage coverage. But I guess, if anything, I'm humiliated. I'm humiliated that I'm a fan of Breaking Points. This is the Debate Me channel. Debate Me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell. Be well. Wow. American media is such a joke. Independent, corporate, doesn't matter.